Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's that time again. It's that time again. It's time for the Four Black Guys Show. Everybody put your fours up, please. I like that. I like that. Tony, that was tight. That was look how we got a little extra. Oh, so we getting full body now. Give me body.
I wish Mario was here. What we call James?
Heavy duty.
Heavy duty.
That's right. His rap name is Heavy Duty. Even though I've not heard one bar from him.
Hey, listen. They there.
You picking your phone up to check your bars? You about to spit something now? Huh?
I gotta share the show.
You gotta do what? Oh, share the show.
I gotta share the show out, man.
Okay, I got you. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome once again to the Four Black Guys Show. I tap my microphone. We thank you for coming in tonight. We want you to hit like. We want you to hit share, guys. We're trying to get these numbers going, man. We want to spread the word. We are doing a black owners, a business black. What am I trying to say, man?
I don't know.
Black business owners show tonight. But we're going to stretch this out over a couple of weeks, guys. As you know, CNN the other day, a couple of weeks ago, they talked about the Black Wall Street in Tulsa. And I think that can be relived in modern day. It doesn't have to physically be a place, but if enough of us know about each one of us, as far as business are concerned, we can support each other. I had an idea, guys. What if? And I'm sure it's not my idea. I'm sure somebody else thought of this. But what if once a week we choose to put money in a black business that week? Just 1 week, we just see we want a product, right? Doesn't matter what the product is. But every week we support at least one black business. What do you think? Just in your personal life.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if 1 week, I don't necessarily need a commercial from you, right? Daylight Media. Or maybe you can put some pictures together for me. And I could, spend a couple of dollars with you. I think the problem is that we don't consciously acknowledge there are black businesses out there that we can spend money on. You know what I mean? And if we did that in a focused area, in a focused way, a lot of black businesses can be supported. What do you think?
I agree with
definitely.
That.
So can we as a community tonight, think about it. How can I support a black business this week for a service? You know what I'm saying? Like we got a buddy that goes to Pastor Russell's church. He cleans cars. He's mobile and he goes out and cleans cars, right? And so we decided, let's support this brother. We got 3-4 cars. Let's have him come out and wash some cars. So that week we supported a black business. You see what I'm saying? So I think what we need to do is that if we can have at least consciously once a week in your mind, think about how can I support a black business? Consciously think about this.
Okay, so first,
out of sight, out of mind.
Let's go back for a second.
Oh Lord,
because you said we got 3-4 cars. Okay, three 4 cars,
and about to purchase another one.
And about to purchase another one.
And the point is,
it feels good not to be on it.
And your point is,
I just wanted, see, you can't say I got 3-4 cars. I want brother to come watch and then just skip over that. So I just wanted to make, I reiterated that.
Yeah, I agree, James. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Lovejoy,
3-4 cars.
Lovejoy?
Huh?
You co-sign?
I am. About me. Yes, sir. I am.
Do you want to say what the other one is you about to buy?
Yeah. Why don't you just tell us?
I'm going to trade one in, and I'm going to get a Gladiator.
I
ain't scared.
A Jeep. That's
I am unashamedly blessed, my friend.
Hey, man.
Bam.
Hey, listen.
Do it, man. Do it, Steve.
I just need to understand. I see. My thing is, I look out for the listeners and the people that watch us.
No, you are nosy and petty. That's what you are.
No. I want to make sure that they understand the levels of the 4 black guys.
The levels.
Okay. So we had one that I won't name that at one point and may still be shopping for an airplane. Okay. All right. So now we've got another one that already has 3, 4 cars.
You talking about that guy right there?
Okay, Steve. Okay.
That's my
That's
one.
That's
my one back.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, don't never mess with the dude behind the curtain, bro.
You're right, man. You're right.
So there's another black guy that's got about 2, 3 motorcycles and just went and bought another vehicle not too long ago. And you 3, 4 cars and going to buy a Gladiator. Okay. So I want to understand I want people to understand.
Whoa. But you missed something. You talked about 3 black guys, right?
Right.
There's 4 of them on the show.
It's 4 of them.
Okay, well the 4th one drives an old vehicle. Okay. And is just on chill mode. You know what I'm saying? Like
how many cameras does this said?
Cameras are for business. Cameras are for business.
Okay, so my stuff is for business.
My
stuff is for business. What's your point? You got 9 cameras at an average of $2,500 or probably more a camera or a lens. I didn't
even talk about the lenses.
So again, business.
Sir. No, sir. You ain't gonna skate past there. You
might
get us on blast and then
let me finish the intro.
All right, man. Go ahead.
Thank you everybody for watching. Hit like, hit share if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And then I want you to do this uppercut the notification bell so you know that when we are riding and we riding good. So I think we really did a good job of talking through the first part of letting everybody come in. I want to say hello to everybody that's watching tonight. Please hit us up. Let us know where you're from. Put something in the comment section. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching from, man. We're excited. We have some wonderful, wonderful guests tonight, guys. Beautiful guests with great businesses that I think that you all should tap into. You know what I mean? So without further ado, we're going to have somebody talking about being keto tonight. We're going to have somebody talk about some Sean.
Somebody doing what?
Some Sean's keto. See, that's why I had her come over.
No,
because I knew there was some black person out there that said keto. That sounds like some kung fu movie.
No, I thought you said we got somebody that's going to talk about black people being killed tonight. That's why I was finna say, what now? Okay. I didn't know if you had a professional assassin on the show or what. That's what I didn't know.
This is what happens when you
black businesses, James.
That's what it said. That's why it wasn't shot.
My name Leroy, and I'm an assassin. Assassins are us.
And I'm a small black business owner. And I'm a small black business owner. Okay.
What's up, Tammy? Tammy Clark from Birmingham, Alabama. And we got Tanya from Pleasant Grove in the
Tammy
house.
Clark. Do I know Tammy?
I don't know.
Okay.
We got somebody tonight talking about keto. We got somebody tonight has a bar service. This is what I really want to get in talk to him about because I don't get it. And then we got another person talking about some Sean's because everybody needs some Sean's in their life. Everybody needs some Sean's, not insurance. We're talking about black people. Black people need Sean's. And then we got one talk that has a travel service, guys. So are y'all ready tonight? Y'all ready, guys? Let's get started. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Stop coughing in your hand. Get some hand sanitizer too.
Hey man, listen.
Hey, by the way, hold on before we start. Hey, how's that cough, man? How's that cough doing? You good? I mean, all jokes aside.
Yeah, I mean, I got I keep a little slight cough even before any of this. I got a little cough.
Okay.
I get a little choked up every now and then, but it's all good.
Yeah. Before we got started, I just wanted to make sure he was good, Steve.
Ain't that sweet?
I went to the gym a little while ago, so I'm getting all my lungs together and stuff.
A lie don't care who tell it, as long as it's told.
So you just walked into the gym and walked back out?
That's what he did. He ain't gonna make me believe he went there and did nothing.
Right. Y'all know, Steve, I be under the iron, man. Okay, I show y'all.
Under the iron?
Check me in a month.
He be under the iron.
Check me in a month. Check me in a month.
He got hair in his throat. Mick Leonard said he got hair in his throat. What's up, Mick Leonard? All right, guys. So first, I want the ladies to go first tonight. And we got 3 wonderful ladies, and we got 1 brother. He might have to wait to the end. I'm sorry. That's all right. That's all good, though. I want to talk to Miss Tracy Shorter, because tonight we're going to talk about travel. We're going to talk about Sean's. We're going to talk about keeping fit. And we're going to talk about a bar service, okay? So everybody in the room, get your hands together. Clap your hands for Miss Tracy Shorter with Shorter Route Travel. Y'all, yay!
Hello. So glad to...
What's up, Tracy in the house, man? We are so excited to have you on tonight. We are supporting Black businesses. And before we get into that, what do you feel? No, I won't do that. I'll do that next. Let's talk about travel. We'll talk. We'll ask you.
I need to go on a 2-week cruise to Jamaica, but I got $200.
I'm about to go, man. Dude, you started already.
You got that kind of hookup?
No, right. You don't get a tugboat.
She said a tugboat.
We can go be realistic now. We got to have realistic expectations, okay?
I'm trying to get the balcony suite with the ocean view.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely help you out with that, but not for $200.
I like. Hey, look, Tammy, you with it. I like you. I need you on every show, Tammy. I like you. I like you a lot. You and Tom, y'all got it. All right, so first we got COVID going on, Tracy.
Absolutely,
COVID's kind of ending, right? So where can a person, a couple, where can we go? First of all,
of course, the world is opening back up. So COVID is not in the outside of the world now to be a big issue. Now there are adjustments as far as flights. Now I'm gonna tell you, flying right now, you're still going to have to wear your mask. All the airlines are not doing any. Before pre-COVID, they were still flying, but they were reserving that middle seat. So they had the social distance option. Right now, the airlines are fully packed. I just flew last week to Texas. Airlines are fully packed. But the problem is what you're finding at the airports are a lot of delays and a lot of canceled flights and weather options and canceled flights. So my advice, if you are traveling on flights, whether that's domestic or going to Jamaica, because people are still traveling Jamaica, people are still traveling internationally, you need to start arriving to the airport earlier. Typically before it was 2 hours. I'm going to tell you right now, Delta just gave us an email just 2 days ago advising international doing 3 hours even for domestic, because they are having problems with staffing. So getting you through the checkpoints is a lot slower than what it was before COVID. So people are missing their flights thinking they have enough time within an hour and a half. That's been causing a problem, especially for these Jamaica and Mexico and those type of trips.
So me and my wife, we went to Margaritaville when she had to go do something down in Biloxi, and the staff there was just overwhelmed because it was too many people coming in and they weren't quite ready for it. Mm-hmm. Tracy, so if now here, I want to repeat what she said. Y'all that got the CP time disease, she's saying you got to get there early. You got to be more than on time. You got to get there early, okay? So Tracy, can you tell us a little bit about your travel background and just give us a little bit about who you are and what services you can provide if somebody want to go with their wife somewhere on a cruise, or if they want to get a package deal or something. Tell us about you and tell us how you got started.
Well, I have over 15 years of event planning service. So I got started as a wedding planner. So we started offering the travel services to our honeymooners. To our people that were getting married, so we could offer do their honeymoon packages. And just things shifted, and the travel side of our business just exploded. And we started doing a lot of groups. My specialty is groups because I work with a lot of dealing with weddings, that's groups. So I like working with groups. So we started doing group cruises. We started doing church cruises. We just started. I love working with groups, family reunions, all of those type of things. So my specialty, of course, is groups. Of course, I can plan family vacations, honeymoon, anniversary, all of those things. We are a full service travel agency. We can do anything from your domestic, your beach trips to your international packages. We do it all. Um, and biggest thing for me is honestly customer service. Of
Mm.
course, the average consumer can go out there on Google and book a package and do that thing because people say, why should I hire a travel agency, a travel agent? Is one, the customer service. When you get to the airport, you can try calling Expedia and getting somebody on the line to help you. All I'm gonna say is good luck.
Mm.
With a travel agency, a travel agent, you're building relationship, and we have created relationships with these business development managers at these resorts and these different Carnival Cruise Line, Royal, these different cruise lines. So these hotels. So we're getting information that the Expedias and the Googles are not going to be able to pass over to you.
Mm.
Like for instance, when Delta emailed me and said, advise all of your clients to get here instead of 2 hours, 3 hours, because we have staffing issues right now at the airports. And so you don't want them missing their flight, especially if somebody on their honeymoon or they've got a special anniversary and they thinking, well, 2 hours is enough, and it's not. And they get to the airport, and I was delayed in Dallas, got pushed back 4 times
Mm.
just trying to come home. So you think it's enough time, but when you don't know that they're not having enough people because people are calling in, people are still getting sick. People are calling in sick. And so some people haven't fully come back to work. And you're
So
going to get that even at the hotels because food service is not back to those hotels or not back to where we're used to the buffet breakfasts. You're not, the expectations right now, Stephen, have to be adjusted as to what you're going to get when you arrive on your vacation because you're not going to get at a embassy suite. You're not typically getting the breakfast that you are used to. It may be a bagged breakfast.
mm. Wow. So you're really saying that those who are going to travel, it's just not at the level yet of your, like if you're a traveler, to that experience that you're used to. This is going to be you have to really measure yourself, a more measured way of traveling, with masks, with eating, and what have you.
Correct.
Wow.
And even with cleaning your room, once that room is cleaned, if you're doing a stay at a hotel right now, unless you're staying 7 days or more, your room is not going to be cleaned. If you're only doing a weekend trip, they're not going to clean your room every day. You're going to actually have to go down and request towels or bring your towels down. They're not entering that room to manage the exposure to that person in the room and your exposure to the employees. So, yeah, the expectations have to be managed. And as agents, we get that information. So we're able to pass that along to you as the client so that you're not getting there and shocked and in um, uproar or disappointed about what you're receiving. So
Mm.
the expectation is fully managed on the front end.
You offer a personal touch, uh, that, like you said, that you can't get with Expedia and or any other travel service. What makes you so special, Tracy? What makes shorter route travel so special? Besides giving them Stella when they get a groove back type. I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm really super excited about the fact that everything is beginning to come back, and
Mhm.
where we have our group trips and the trips that we put on, and especially the ones that I personally attend myself. There's nothing like them. Any of my clients, you can go to my Facebook page and listen. Anybody that's been on a shorter route travel trip can tell you the service is. Um, we just believe in a personal touch. I always believe in customer service. It's key. Even when this is the thing about, I think even with black owned businesses, or I don't even want to say black owned businesses, period, in general. Even when you mess up, we was having this conversation at dinner last night. Even when you mess up, how you respond to that mistake or how you respond to that error makes all the world of difference. So I'm not saying I always get it right, because I don't. But how I respond and how I correct that error, I'm going to own up to it. I'm going to do my level best to make it right. You're going to get personalized service when you work with me and when you work with my team.
So, guys, this is the website. This is our Facebook page, guys. And where have you been late? Well, I can't say lately. Well, where's the last place you've been that kind of blew your socks off? I don't know if I'm going to go to Norway. That ain't my fit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my
I'm trying to book a trip to Afghanistan.
You want to? You would want to go to Afghanistan,
yeah.
but where have you gone lately that has just been
My
so
last trip.
This is what I'm talking about right here. This blue water right here. This water you can see all the way through.
Yeah. The last trip I took right before everything really shut down was to Cabo San Lucas. That was my 50th birthday, and I got to see the whales, and it was amazing. I've done
Lord.
Jamaica prior to that. I love Jamaica. Paris, I've done France, I've done Nice, London, a little bit of everything. Right before COVID, we were set to do a 7-day European cruise. So we've done a little bit of everything. We are actually right now beginning to start some group trips. So anybody interested in receiving our list of 2022-2023 trips can inbox me on Facebook and get on our mailing list, and I'll be happy to send that information out to you for our group trips. Or if they're interested in just planning something and getting quotes for a personalized itinerary for themselves.
Tracy, this right here, this me and my wife, this right here.
Oh yeah, that's that sandals, I think, swim up. That's sandals right there, I think, if I'm looking at it. Yeah, so it's a lot of options out there. We've done Spain as well. Spain is beautiful. Barbados, Barcelona, beautiful.
Go ahead, James. Fred.
I'm trying to go to Baghdad. You know, somewhere over in there, man. Gaza, you know.
James, we can hook you up, but we just won't be traveling with you.
Right. He go by himself.
That's cool.
We'll create a package for you, but we can't say that we're gonna be your tour guide.
I gotta get over there and see if all this mess they talking about is for real. I gotta go check it out for myself.
No.
But this is the thing, I think, is to tell people not to be afraid, is to make the adjustments. Is to make the adjustments to go ahead and get with and we also, let me say this, our first quote for our itineraries are free. We provide a free consultation quote. So we provide that first one free. Whatever that destination is you want us to do research on, we will provide that first one free and provide you with 3 quotes. But now, when you start, let's be real now, when you start flipping and saying, I want this one, this what you originally wanted, and then you flip and say, I want this one, and now I want this one, we're going to have to charge you a research fee.
Okay.
Because we put in a lot of work with providing those quotes. So after the first one, we do charge a research fee. But if you do the booking, we will apply that to your package. If you don't do the booking, then that research fee, of course, goes to our office for our time and efforts in the research.
So the 4 black guys want to go to Ghana.
Yes, that's a very good trip. We have been researching that one, actually, Stephen, not for 22, but for 23, because that's a lot of research to be sure. And that's the other thing I like to do. With trips like that, I like to step on the grounds myself to have the experience to know what, especially that type of trip, I would be a guide, because I wouldn't want to send a person. If you're going, then you can go, of course. But I love to do group trips. So I love to take people on that experience and create that wow experience that you're not going to just saying, I'm going. And we want to do those behind the scene things, not just the tourist things, but the things that you can't get just going and looking at Expedia and Googling it.
Right. So you get, and so guys, I really want you to get this. I really want you to get her information. I'm gonna put it up one more time. a shorter route travel. And I want you guys to really support this Black business. She's a good friend of ours. Her and her husband are wonderful people. And book with them as COVID is open, as this thing is opening up more, and you need somewhere to go. You girls, y'all need to go have a girls trip, or guys, you need to have a guy trip. Get in contact with my girl Tracy. Shorter route travel. There's her information. Thank you so much for coming on. You can ride with us or you can leave us, up to you.
Thank you so much. I'm riding with y'all tonight. I am so excited to hear what everybody else is talking about. So I am in for the ride.
Awesome. Okay, now we've had Miss Tracy talk about we got a place we got a place we want to think about going to. All right. So now we need to probably get in shape so we can go on the beach. James said he's under the iron. We don't believe him, but you know what I'm saying. There's also another option to get in shape. There's an option of keto. Now, me and my wife, we have tried this a couple times. We tried this a couple times, and it works. Once you, I'm going to let Kim talk about it. But there's a state that your body can get into where it's just burning all the time. So here we go. Y'all ready for this? Y'all give it up for Miss Kimberly, aka Curvy Girl, up in the house. Y'all give a hand, please. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Curvy Girl, fit girl?
What's happening?
All right, so you are the owner of Keto Fit. Is that correct? Did I say that? Keto Fit Club with a K.
Yes.
All right,
with a K.
I'm glad you put the F in there, because if you had put a K, we might have some trouble. No. I know about these things. I know. I was born and raised in Alabama. I know not to put them K's together. Okay? Right. There's too many K's kind of going together there. So explain to us, first of all, you guys find her on Facebook. Can you want to give them your last name right quick so they can find
my last name? Well, my name is Kimberly Morrow. But my Facebook page is Keto Fit Club, and I put everything out there. I don't hold anything back. So my whole transformation, my club mates who are my clients, their feedback, everything is out there on my Facebook page, Keto Fit Club.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
I'm rocking with Tammy tonight. Tammy, my girl tonight. You know what I'm saying? We have our regulars that come on, but Tammy's showing out tonight. I just want to let y'all know. Anyway. So go to her page, guys, and watch her transformation. Now, you say you're totally open. Can you tell us?
Yes.
Can you tell us where you went from and where you went to?
I started at 302 pounds, and I'm currently at 191 pounds.
Man, go girl!
Whoa.
Man, I wish I had some siren. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
my lowest was 182, but I am now in a muscle building phase. So now I'm adding muscle. So yeah.
So you need to get with James Fred and go get underneath.
He said he was under iron. I don't know what kind of iron he under, but I got a spot for you. I got a spot for you.
Look, the ironing board. That's about it.
I'm a certified personal trainer. I can hook you up too.
So give us your story. Because I know there's a lot of people, they want to go out, they want to hit Tracy with one Y. They want to hit Tracy with a Y. They want to go on vacation, but they got a COVID body. Can you tell us your transformation? What started this and how'd you get into it?
Actually, I have been on a health and fitness journey for years, fighting with obesity. I was the little baby that was 2 that had the rolls in the legs and the chubby cheeks. And so I've always been that girl, but I've always been very active, gym rat for years. However, I lost my mom very suddenly back in 2018. And once we found out how she passed away, 75 years old, full of life. Now, she went to work Friday, went to a party in the park Saturday, and Sunday she was gone.
Jesus.
So that, of course, devastated me because it's just me, her, and my brother. So it was just the 3 of us. And once we found out that she actually died of a heart attack related to uncontrolled blood pressure, that kicked me into high gear because I was already suffering with high blood pressure at the time anyway. And then I was obese, and then I was insulin resistant. Regardless of how much I worked out, I just couldn't get healthy. So I tried everything. Like, you name it, I tried it. My next step was to become vegan. But I love food. I like to eat. So, food is, I like to eat. So vegan, me and vegan wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work because I like food. So my cousin actually reached out to me. She had been doing keto for about 6 months, and she reached out to me and she was like, I know you would kill this. And I'm like, I tried it. Like you said, Stephen, I tried it, and I failed miserably by myself, but I had to have somebody to guide me through it. So she guided me through it, and the more I did it, the more I fell in love with it. And I just started researching and studying and getting certified and being a transformation specialist, and just sitting at the feet of people that's been doing this for years. Keto isn't new. It's been around since 1929. It's new to us, but it's not new. It actually started as a way of eating for cancer patients, because cancer cells feed off sugar. Carbs turn into sugar.
Right.
So cancer patients, when they go to these cancer treatment centers, they put them on the ketogenic lifestyle diet, and tumors just decrease. They go away. They don't need chemo. They don't need all this stuff, but they have to maintain this lifestyle. So it's been around for a while. But that's how I started. And I just took off with it. And now I reach out to try to help us.
So tell us,
try to get healthy too.
Explain to us what keto is as far as getting the body into what the state calls ketosis. Can you explain that to people like James Fred, who think keto is some kind of martial art?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Basically, ketosis is a natural metabolic state. And when I say natural, in the absence of carbohydrates and sugar, your body automatically goes into ketosis. When you think about how our ancestors ate, they didn't eat this bread that they went to Walmart to go get. They didn't eat. They ain't had no Twinkies. They ain't had no cupcakes. None like that. They ate what was in season and what they could kill. That's what they ate. So when you think about keto, it is natural food. It is not all these keto products. It is natural food. It's meat, it's veggies, it's berries, natural sweeteners that you can get, not this chemical stuff. And you eat. And I tell people we eat good. Last night I had steak and eggs. We eat good. We eat good. So, and that's what I teach people, that it's not food itself, is what you eat is the problem. And that keeps us unhealthy. Yeah. So that's all it is. Your body naturally does it. Ketones are made in the liver. When you get rid of sugar and carbs, your body goes into ketosis and definitely start burning fat. And it burns your own fat, because we got fat on our bodies. So, we can burn it. That's where our energy gonna come from.
Lovejoy, you got any questions?
I was vegan. I just since turned to vegetarian. So I haven't done a lot of research on keto diets, but I'm understanding the process.
Well, but there is a vegetarian keto as well. Everybody knows
not vegetarian.
You can. I mean, the only thing with the difference is the dairy. So there is ways to do the ketogenic lifestyle and not eat meat, and not eat animal products. I do have people to come to me and say, I don't want to eat beef, even though I have to, say, hey, why? And then when they tell me why, we can, come up with a plan where they can do other things. But there is a vegetarian keto.
So I'm gonna be on this show, we like to be honest. We like to tell everybody our business. Me and my wife, the planning to be ketosis is hard. It's hard planning being keto, because it's easy to eat bread. Everything you go out, every fast food got bread in it. It's got, what I'm saying? So can you help those who are out here that help me? Help me.
And that's what I do.
Planning is hard.
But see, that's what I do. I don't tell you what you can't. I don't tell you what you can and what you can't eat. I give you a list of things that you have options from. I don't do meal plans or nothing like that because I want you to live this lifestyle. I want you to be able to make the choices and change your mindset about what is good and what is not good. But I also give an eating out guide too. People think that you can't go out to Burger King and get in there and you're on keto. Lies. You just get that Whopper with no bun and no ketchup, and you good to go.
You just eating a lettuce wrap burger.
It ain't even gotta be lettuce. Just get the meat and the cheese, man. You ain't gotta get the lettuce. You can get the tomato if you want to. But yeah, that's what I do. I actually guide you. I actually guide you through the process until it becomes second nature. I tell everybody you come with an open mind and you're gonna leave with a changed life. I have people now that they don't even want to go. They're still with me a year later because they like the support. Because it's hard out there.
So tell us how. Well, I'm gonna put up a number how they can get in contact with you. Tell us kind of your overview of what you give a person that's trying to move into this lifestyle. Can you, give us a quick little overview of when they call you, what can they expect?
First thing I'm gonna ask them why they want it.
Tammy said y'all eat good. Tammy said we eat good. Okay, Tammy.
The first thing I'm gonna do is when someone reach out to me, I'm gonna ask you, what are you looking for? Because every program is catered to whoever calls me. I don't have a lump kind of program, just like Tracy with the Y said, I don't have a one size fit all kind of program. Everybody gets customized to their body type. So you reach out, I want to know what you're here for. Why you're here? What are you trying to do? If you're trying to just lose weight, that's not going to be good enough for me. We heal over here. Keto heals. I have had people to walk away that were insulin dependent diabetic that are no longer on insulin, no longer on pills. They've healed all kind of inflammation and chronic pain. Like, we're healing.
Okay. Hey, Kim, please don't run past that because that's a good point.
Yes.
That diabetes can be reversed.
It can be reversed.
Type 2 diabetes, good.
Type 2 diabetes can be reversed. I actually have 2 right now that glucose used to be in the 140s, 150s. Glucose is now in the 75, 80 range normally for them. But then what we do is we go through a complete interview process. There's a documentary I have everyone to watch that changes your mindset about food. And then we sit down and we talk about your plan and what you want to do. And I give everybody that one-on-one attention. If you decide to join the club, you talk to me every week. We're in a group chat. We support each other. We laugh when we fall. We cry when we fall. We cheer when we thrive. That's what we do. It's a 3-month process.
Can y'all have is men in your group? Do y'all allow men to come?
For some reason, the guys don't want to come. The guys don't want to come. I tried with one guy, and he did very well. He lost 40 pounds. But it's a mindset. It was he just couldn't wrap his brain around the fact that he would have to eat like this for the rest of his life. But he didn't have a medical condition that would give him that extra motivation to stay the course. So that's the thing, is most of the time when I deal with people, they have medical issues that gives them that extra push to stay the course. Now, will you fall? Yes. Will you come out of ketosis? Yes. Will you eat that donut that's at Krispy Kreme when the hot sign is on?
Yes.
You're going to do that. You just have to be ready for Coach Kim to snatch your edges when she see you're not in ketosis.
Oh no, not the edges now.
I'm gonna snatch them. Ex Tammy. But I do it all in love because God gave me this as part of my purpose.
Awesome.
And He wants me to help people to heal their temples. And that's why I'm here. I'm not trying to leave my day job. I just want to help people heal their temple.
That is awesome. That is a wonderful purpose.
Well,
Thank you.
Really?
Thank you so much,
So Stephen,
Mr. Random. Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask Kim a question?
You can. And I was going to say this, guys, too. If y'all have questions for Tracy with a Y, we're saying this for a purpose, guys.
We are.
Have another Tracy on. And everybody's like, why y'all calling her Tracy with a Y? There's a reason. But if y'all got questions for Tracy and the travel, please put a question and she's here to answer. If you got a question for Miss Kim and the keto curvy girl, fit girl, please put them in the thing. Go ahead, Tracy.
Kim, so a person who comes to you and they are very, of course, heavily deals with sweets, their biggest issue is sugar. And they decide, what things can they in ketosis or keto in the keto diet can help them curb that desire? If I'm asking the question.
I get it. I know exactly where you're going.
Okay.
The first 30 days is complete detox. Okay. First day is complete detox. And the reason why is because I'm not going to feed an addiction with an addiction. Because sugar is addictive. Is as addictive as cocaine. It lights up the same parts of the brain that cocaine does. So it's a complete detox that first 30 days. Then after the 30 days, there are certain things that you can get that are keto approved that will not drive up your glucose. There are actually candy bars. There's ice cream. There are different things that you can have and different things that you can make, including cake that is, that you can actually have on a ketogenic lifestyle.
I love cake.
I just to say she kept me when she said cake. She said two things. Ice cream and cake. I'm like, okay.
He didn't set up. He was leaning back.
I'm still with you.
I can sign up now. I'm good. Like you was
I'm with you.
I was like,
but the first 30 days is detox. Like I gotta get you off of it, because a lot of times when we're looking at people in their 30s and 40s and they've been eating sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar for years. So it's a detox, and it truly, there's a thing we call in the keto world keto flu, and it does make you feel like you have the flu when you detoxing off of sugar. But there are ways that we get around that as well. So
when I tried to do it, I got a headache so bad. I had a headache for 2 days. I mean,
keto flu.
Whoo, my head hurt.
You were detoxing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I knew that's what it was, but somebody's about to get cussed out.
I know. I know. And see, when somebody come to me, the first thing I tell them to do, go lick some salt, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, I literally tell you, there's some pink Himalayan salt. You start having those type of symptoms, just go lick some salt and you feel instantly better. Instantly.
Really? Mm-hmm. See, I mean, come on, guys. You watching the 4 Black Guys show. Where are you gonna find a tip like that to lick some salt when you're going through ketosis?
Pink Himalayan salt.
Not just salt.
Regular salt.
Not salt. Pink
Himalayan
salt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got to get them from
just go on, throw that other salt out the door. Just that iodized blue container salt. Just throw it away. You ain't even got to be keto.
All right, we got a question from Miss Jessie. She says, "Can you still?
What kind of beverages?
Beverages on keto? What kind of beverages?
What kind of beverages?
Because you messing with 2 people's income right now when you talking about beverages.
What kind of beverages?
One of the guys. One of the guys. What kind of beverages, Jesse?
If she's meaning like alcoholic beverages, yes, you can still have alcoholic beverages on keto.
You hear that, James? You can still drink.
You can still drink.
Wait a minute.
Dude, you the one tonight. You catching them all tonight. That's because you the new space, and you want to tell us where you are, even though we know where you are.
See, this is why Mario needs to be here, because he was the one drinking liquor out the sippy cup. So this is why we need him here.
But he not here, so you got to do. So Jesse, check this out though. But Jesse was asking
for a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, Miss Jessie. But yes, it's just when it comes down to
what's going on?
When it comes down to it, it's the mix-ins that a lot of people mess up when it comes to that. A lot of people want to use orange juice, cranberry juice, something like that. And that's what gets you in trouble. It's the mix-in. It's the sugary
So
mix-in.
you can't have like orange juice and cranberry juice on keto.
No,
What
too
about
much sugar.
What about Myers lemonade? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I was just gonna say he over there making lemonade and stuff. So man,
Too much sugar. Just take
Yeah.
you a shot. You'll be all right. Just take a shot. You'll be okay.
Whew.
Oh,
Put some Crown on ice. You'll be all right.
What you got? What you got, Lovejoy? What
what
you
if I
doing?
get the light cranberry juice?
No.
What about apple juice? I love apple juice.
Too much sugar.
what?
So what juice?
Steven enough again.
What juice are we permitted to have then?
Honestly, there is no juice that's permitted. And let me tell you why. Most of the juice is so processed
Yes.
that if you look at it, especially apple juice, it's going to say apple juice concentrate.
It is.
Even though the front part of the label is going to say 100% apple juice.
Okay, so let me ask you this before you go. So what I started doing, I actually went a different route. I did the detox. I actually fast nothing but spring water for 21 days. The first week for me was hell. It felt like I was about to swing on somebody because I realized I was detoxing and
Right.
breath was stinking and all that stuff, and all that stuff was coming out of my tongue and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I started juicing, using like fruits and start juicing. Is that still wrong to do?
Well, you're vegan though. That's different.
Yeah, but I'm
that's
just saying
different,
as it relates to if let's just say somebody wants to switch over to the keto lifestyle, can they not juice?
they won't be able to juice the some things. A lot of people when they juice, they use apples, they use pineapples, that kind of thing. The sugar content in those fruits is like taking 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar white sugar straight to the head.
Oh,
Kim,
Mhm.
killing me over here, Kim.
Hey, Kim said if you want
I'm
to juice
just telling
something, Kim said if you want to juice something, go juice some bark off the tree. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
no,
Just
but what I
do-
would do,
Just
what we would
do some celery. If you do some celery, you can do
Right.
some strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, spinach. Those kind of
what about
things.
pomegranates?
Pomegranates is not that bad, but it's not a whole lot of juice in them. But you
Well,
can't
I
go
was
get
just
that
talking about the
pomegranate
steak.
juice. Oh yeah, that you can't go get that juice off the shelf though, because again, the label's gonna say 100% pomegranate juice, but you flip it around, it's gonna say concentrate.
Absolutely, I get you.
Yeah,
Welcome.
Yes,
welcome,
yes, sir.
Mario.
Kim. Okay. Lord have mercy. See, I was with you for a minute, Kim, because you mentioned cake. And now I'm finna die.
Not finna die.
What can you drink? And Kim, listen.
My other
Don't
two guests,
say
y'all.
water,
Don't worry,
man.
we're gonna get to y'all. We're gonna get to y'all.
Don't just say water, Kim. So come on, give me something. Give me something.
You can drink tea and coffee.
Without the sugar.
But
There is a keto approved sweetener that you can use, but it's
Really?
not gonna be like but it's not gonna be. It's not. You have to train your palate.
Right.
So it's not going to be like that sugar that you're used to eating, but there is a keto approved sweetener that you can use. And then there are some keto approved sodas you can use now that are more mainstream than when I started.
Yeah, Kim. That's just like drinking. If you're a beer drinker, that's like drinking Bud Light.
Hold on. My mother says I can't say those words. Mom.
Chromium.
Picolinate
okay.
helps cut the sugar
Picolinate.
level. See, my mom is straight vegan, dog. She can't even stand to look at something like a cow. She look at a cow, she'll throw up. I mean,
There's levels of vegan too. Is she eating it raw?
we're not gonna get into that.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
All right. It's okay.
No,
Now,
you said I was just asking you what was
my mother's she's had a vegetarian vegan style lifestyle for a very long time. And I got to get her on the show too, and because she's got a wealth of recipes that just fly off the top of her head, make food very good. We got 2 more guests, guys. Kim, y'all give it up for Miss Kim. If you need her information, here it is. We got 2 more guests, guys. We got to get them in. This is a full show.
Kim sounds like she gonna kill me. Like
but look,
I'm not gonna kill you, Mr. James. I'm not gonna kill you.
James, But while you under the iron, you're gonna be able to push more iron.
No. See, listen. Kim said I can't have no orange juice. I can't have no cranberry juice.
Don't think about what you can't have. Think about what you're gaining.
That part.
Don't think about what you can't get. Think about what you're gaining.
Wait, James, I'm on your side now.
Oh,
Because this joker over here drinking Myers lemonade tea, and he talking crazy over there. He got sweet treats and all of these things.
Bro. A dealer not supposed to do their supply. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're not supposed to taste your own supply. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But anyway, Keto, Kim, I call her Keto. Kim, thank you for the great information. So you get your body together. You're gonna take a trip with Tracy, get your body together with Kim. Now we need to talk about some insurance before you go take that trip. Your fine body.
Insurance.
You need some insurance. I'm not talking about insurance. I said insurance. So y'all give it up for Tracy with 2 E's now. Y'all give it up. Everybody put your fours up and clap for her.
That was the reason for the Tracy with the Y.
Right. Oh, Kim, if you need to go, you can, or you can ride. It's up to you. Okay.
I'm gonna ride a little bit and then I may dip.
Okay, cool. Tracy with 2 E's up in the place. Talk about insurance for the black people, because some of the black people don't want to get insurance.
They don't. How y'all doing first?
Doing good. Tell us your background in insurance, and then tell us why we should look at getting some insurance.
So I do term life insurance, and I've been selling insurance since 2010. Stopped for a minute, and then now I'm back.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, give me more.
Okay.
What is the difference between term life and whole life?
Whole life.
So the difference from term is cheaper, but it does expire at an end period. Whole life is for your entire life, right? So, but what we do is we teach people to buy term and invest the difference. And here's the reason why. You got the theory of decreasing responsibility, correct? So in the beginning of life, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
You just speaking insurance and we don't know what that is. Go ahead.
Right.
Oh, well, let me try to break it down.
Okay.
So in the early years, you need a lot of coverage, right? Because you got young children, you got high debt, you got mortgage, you got car note, you got all this stuff, right? Right? Mm-hmm. So if I said like I guess, okay.
Right.
So if something were to happen to somebody, especially like a family member, like a husband or wife, they got kids and all this stuff going on. If something were to happen to one of those people inside of the house that the kids and the other spouse depend on, then you kind of would be devastated because that income is gone.
Right.
So that's why you need more life insurance at the beginning. So in your later years, which most of us are going to live pretty much past 60, if we're not like out there shooting each other and stuff, we're going to live past 60 pretty much. So in the later years, you don't have as much. In retirement, you don't have as much debt. Your children are pretty much grown. You've lowered your debt. Your mortgage is pretty much paid, and your retirement income, you're getting your retirement income, and you don't really need so much life insurance then. So that's why we try to teach you to buy term and then invest the difference. So when you do get to retirement, your investments, when you've invested for that long, you're self-insured. Why would you need life insurance at retirement if you've been investing for that amount of time?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. As you know, I hate to throw this blanket statement out there. The average one of us don't really do that. So what would we need to do?
Like, what do you mean, like now buying it?
Well, if you haven't done that investing,
if you haven't done it right. So if you haven't bought life insurance before and you haven't been investing before, so what we do at our office, we call it a financial needs analysis, right? We do those for free. So what we do is we put all your stuff in, all your debt in or whatever, and we see where it is or what you need. You get what I'm saying? For if you get, like, if your house is paid for, and you're 60 years old, but you haven't gotten any life insurance or anything like that, right? We need to do an FNA on you to see exactly what you need, right? Because at 60, your life policy is going to be expensive. So that's the reason we try to get you to buy term, and you buy it when you're young. You buy it when you're younger. So that way, you know what I'm saying? If something happens, then everything is covered. But when you're older, you shouldn't need as much. And with our company, we have a guaranteed insurability until age 95.
Until age 95.
Until age 95. Right?
Yeah.
So at the end of yours, say if you bought term life insurance at 30 and you bought a 30-year term policy, and then at the end of your 30 years, you're 60 years old, and we call you and we say, hey, Mario, looks like you're coming up to the end of your term. Do you want to keep your insurance or not? And you say, well, yeah, I want to keep it, but I don't need as much now. I don't need that much. See, what we're going to do is we're going to try to lower your coverage, and we're going to lower your years. We're going to try to figure out what we need to do to keep you at what you're paying already. Because any age, any insurance company is going to give you your policy at your attained age, at how old you are now. Here's the problem with the Black community. We like to buy insurance when somebody gets sick. We like to buy life insurance when, sister had a stroke or something like that. It's like, oh, we don't know how long we're going to have to get some life insurance on her. Well, now nobody wants to insure her because she's sick. Right. Every insurance company across the board is out to make money. I don't care who it is. Everybody, the bottom line is we want to make money. We want to keep our money.
Okay.
Right? Right. It's just like your car insurance. They renew you every 6 months or every year. But if you have 6 tickets inside of that time, they're going to drop you when it's time for renew, right? That's because it's called annual. They don't guarantee it. Our company guarantees you renewability no matter what happens to you.
Okay.
So, all right. So I'm gonna be the first to say it.
Okay.
I am totally dumb on everything you just said. Like, I have no clue about any of that. Like, only thing I've ever known is when I go to my job and they hand me that paper, I sign it.
So you're telling me you have insurance with your job, basically?
Well, right now I don't. I'm self-employed, but I haven't reestablished it yet. But I wouldn't even know how to do that or what to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have no idea.
Huh?
I would have no clue. Not even go about trying to get life insurance.
You come see me. You come see me.
Okay. You
come see me and I can help you out. Just like the other ladies were saying, everything is catered to the individual. Because what you have going on may not be the same as what somebody else has going on. So that's why we provide the FNA. We need to see where you are, what you need. If you want to start investing, we can help you start investing in that mutual fund account and all of this stuff. So we can get you started and rolling on whatever it is you need. We're a finance company that happens to sell the best life insurance. How about that?
Okay.
All right, then.
Yeah, so I just want to admit it.
What is a good number everybody can contact with you with insurance questions and bonds and all that good stuff? I'm sure there's a lot of us out here that need to ask these questions and don't even know.
Yeah, because that's why you have so many GoFunds going up and things going on. When people pass away, nobody has insurance on their family members or mom and dad, and you got people trying to make donations just so kids can go to college and things like that. And so what we want to do is we want to set our family up. We want to properly set them up. If something happens to me, then my family they're properly protected, and my kids will have a start at life, financially. They have a start at life. They shouldn't need to grieve and worry about how they're going to make it financially.
So what's a good number for them?
205-769-5164.
Slow that down. Repeat that.
205-769-5164.
So guys,
there it is.
There it is right there. Boom. So if you have any insurance questions, guys, please hit Tracy up. She's a great.
Tracy with 2 E's now. Don't call Tracy with a 1. Talk about no life insurance, okay?
Right. Like, what? I can get you the grease, but I can't get you. So once again, I think it's beneficial for us, especially as Black people, that we need to get something in our lives to protect what happens when we pass away, because we all got to leave sometime.
Amen.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
you know,
I
I
mean?
just went through that, man, with my ex-wife. You know, she, with what happened with her, and she didn't have insurance, and you know, me and my daughter scrambling, trying to get stuff together and gather up money, you know, for the burial expenses and everything. Like it's taxing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It really is. You know, my poor daughter, you know, she was strong through it, but she was grieving for her mother and trying to take care of this stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah.
All right. So, and here's another thing. Can I say this to my Black people, to my people? I love you so much. I love you so much. But stop being scary about death.
Yeah.
Put a will together. Put
Yes.
something together so that
Yes.
so that your children will know what to do. You know, give them something to work with when you leave. Stop being super spiritual and scary. Because man, we have some people that I don't want to talk about death. We don't want to talk about. We can't talk. Man, if we don't talk about it now, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're not
we
prepared to
got-
handle what's going to happen next after you leave. So
Yeah.
my Black people, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need and for the young people, seriously, especially young families, we need to really talk about finances and get them in the office series. So we got some great brokers in there. Start them investing now.
Yes.
You know, because their retirement is not going to be anything for them in the future. You know, and so if they got 401ks, we need to look at them. You know, making sure they're in the right vehicles to get them the most money. So that, you know, we really want to save the generation behind us, because a lot of us are already just,
Right.
you know,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, your Social Security ain't gonna be enough, young people. Believe you me. It's not gonna be enough for our generation. And James calls us old.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Tracy with 2 E's, thank you so very much. Once again, that's 205-769-5164. If you want to get with her, talk about insurance, bonds, and getting into investment, she's a great resource. I'm telling you, there's people out, the Black people, there's somebody out here for you. There's a Black owner that can help you with whatever needs you got. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna end the show. We done talked about everything else, and we had the brother wait because you know we want to give our queens the floor first. You know what I'm saying? So my brother Cedric, he's out of Nashville, Tennessee, and we met over Facebook the other night, man. And I could just tell by just typing with him. We didn't even talk. We were just typing. And man, we were talking about music. Hey man, hey Jane, Mario, this cat, man, he knows Charles Walker, man. He's also a singer. So we're gonna bring, everybody put your hands together, put your fours up for Mr. Cedric Williams to the show. What's up, Stan?
Bless y'all, man. What's going on, people?
Going on, man. Thank you for your
Monday.
patience, man. I know you said,
No
like,
worries.
man, when they gonna get to me? But man, I was checking him out. I was checking out his demeanor while we were talking, man. He was into it. So I believe this is a good dude. Cedric, now, y'all.
Yes,
now check this out. Cedric is I want to say hey to Mike. Mike was in here. Mike, what's going on? Mike Smith. Cedric has a very interesting concept here, and I want y'all to get this. Now, we talked about going on a trip. We talked about getting into shape, and we talked about some insurance. Now we're gonna talk about having some more fun.
Right? Okay. Okay.
Because you're gonna need to have a little fun with this. You know what I'm saying? So just
And look, Kim said we can have alcohol.
I did.
Look at Mario smiling. Look at Mario smiling.
We can drink.
Yes.
when you try to do keto,
Good.
see that? Like he gonna have a plate of greens and about 5. But anyway, Mr. Cedric Green is the CEO and owner of Poppin' Bottles Bar Service. Is that correct, sir?
That's right, Poppin' Bottles Bar Service.
My goodness. And so tell us how tell us the inception, how it started, and how does it work? Go.
Well, we've been in business since 2011, and we're a hospitality company. You know, when you look at special events, wedding receptions, birthday parties, you know, hey, we're the life of the party. You know, everybody participates in alcohol beverage service. So what we do is we host events for wedding receptions, 90% of our wedding receptions, special events, mixers, networking events, Christmas parties, holidays. And what we do is we hire contract and bartenders and wait staff. And so all of them are licensed and insured. They go through a course of 8 hours to get their license and permit. And we are dressed professionally, and we bring our own tools. And so it's kind of like if you all wanted to have a private party at your home and you have about 20 guests, birthday party, just because party, and you said, you know what, I want to host.
So what if you want to have a keto party? Can you have a keto party?
You can have that too, and that actually draws people. I've actually done a lot of mixers where people have even travel agents. You know, a lot of people are drawn by influence of alcohol. Yes, so I mean, you know, I've done a lot of different. I've done baby showers, okay, and I'm like, the mama is pregnant. Everybody walking around with a plate and some beer.
And they
so you know,
the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you'd be surprised, you know, and it's more of a customized high-end private service. And so, you know, when you go to banquets, I started out in banquets in like 2010, working for hotels. And I worked for a lot of caterers, freelancing as a bartender and a wait staff. And so what I did one day is look at the invoice and look how much I was getting paid. And I said, wow, you know, they're paying me $12 an hour, but they're charging the client to host banquet servers for $75 an hour.
Come on, Sid.
And I said, wait a minute, hold up. I had to say, you know what? I could do this on my own. So what I did, what I did was I said, okay, this may have been a little unethical. So I was developing a great rapport with the customers in the hotel, and I created my own little clientele and they say, hey man, do you do stuff, you know, on the side? I said, yeah. So I made some business cards through Vistaprint. And I remember this guy said, hey man, I want to host a few friends over, you know, and most of my clients are high end. They may be a little wealthy, hey, middle class, as long as they, you know,
love joy, high end, love joy.
Yeah. And you know, it's not really a high end business. It's really a service. You know, it's a hospitality service, and people miss that, you know. And so, you know, he asked me to come over, and, you know, we don't just provide bartenders, we have wait staff. So people who want, you know, make it easier on you, and, you know, and it's not just for certain cultures. And I'm going to just be discreet with that. You know, a lot of times you just think, you know, you think about us as a people, you look at the movie Butler and with Forrest Whitaker, he served the president for years, and he was in the black and white tuxedo outfit, and he served. That's the same concept, but I more on a modern day level, and it's mainstream now. You know, it's a mobile bar service. And so, of course, yes, COVID hit us big time. You know, we were, you know, and we're still recovering because people, you know, are slowly hosting parties. You know, I've done things from football, Super Bowl parties. I've done things as far as, you know, racing, car racing. Little small events. I was a suite attendant for about 6 years. I've been in hospitality. Go into doing my own thing. You know, I just needed to make a presence, not only for as an entrepreneur, but to make people know that, hey, I can give you 5-star service on a private level.
Well, let me ask you this question: Are you only local, or would you travel?
Are you still there?
Yeah, we still can't hear.
I do travel. We would have to make those arrangements and make sure that we're within the state laws of you know, a lot of different places have permits. But yes, most of the time I'm licensed and insured. It covers the state lines, and yes.
Could you travel to Alabama without it be in a conflict as far as
my
serving
insurance
alcohol?
would cover nationwide, but depending on, you know, a lot of times where we get into the law is where you have venues, you know, where you have different places that want you to have your permits and server permits and insurance within the law and the state where you're located. So some of them don't. Like, I don't think Georgia requires it. So, yes, sir.
All right. So I thought there was. I heard something on NPR. I think I was listening to. That's kind of, he's doing the same thing as you, Doc. But I like the idea of a traveling traveling bar service. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm glad that you know, because you know, our culture, like, we like to turn up. We'll turn up for anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a brand new door. Let's turn up. You know what I mean? So, and how long have you been doing this now, Sid?
Since 2011.
Wow.
And so I started out in the hotels, and I saw an opportunity to you know, and then I was in between jobs. So I was like, you know, I needed to create something and have something flexible to where I can still make a substantial amount of time, you know, money for less time. And, you know, you know, and then my bartenders, you know, the average bartender, you can hire for $25 an hour, you know, for 4 hours. That, you know, that's $100 for 4 hours of service, you know. And so, and then we have 3 packages. One that offers a bartender only for 4 hour minimum, and then we have another package that offers the bartender with the setups. When I say setups, that complements everything with the bar. So you supply the alcohol, and we get the mixers, the ice, the cocktail napkins, the garnishments, everything that complements the bar. We even have a portable bar that we bring if necessary. And then we have a full service package where we bring everything. You know, we deliver the alcohol to you, we bring all the setups, and we provide the bartender. So, you know, I've served as low as 10 people to 350 people.
Wow.
So, you know, and I bring all the coolers and ice. You know, it's a service-driven industry. So, you know, when it comes to essential workers, we have that title now because it was so prevalent in COVID. You know, now people are getting alcohol delivered to their front door versus having it served to them. So, you know, we kind of underappreciate our waiters and waitresses and bartenders. You know, we have to learn to consider always tipping them. You know, I'm a great tipper. You know, I practice what I give out. Sure. So, and that's important when it comes to hospitality and service, because everybody got a tip jar now. Hey, you go to the barbershop now. What are you doing with a tip jar with a barbershop? You know, like, wait a minute, I'm already
$30.
And it's going up. So, you know, it's all you know, I had to get my own clippers during COVID. So, but anyways, you know, I enjoy it. It is a service industry, and we give 5-star service, man. You know.
So Cedric, you know what? You know, you remind me of. I was reading the Marriott Way.
Yeah,
book, the Marriott Way, and the whole concept. We are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
And that energy that you give off will make you want to put $100 bill down for tip because of your energy that you're giving off, because you're serving and you're providing a service. And I was just going to ask, how did you guys fare with COVID? And were you creative, or did you guys just kind of ride the wave? Did you weather the storm? How did that work?
It's been tough, man. I mean, you know, because we're in front of people, so we really didn't have a way. You know, a lot of us had to apply for unemployment, which was tough. You know, that was very humbling, and it took weeks to be able to to recover. You know, we didn't know. You know, things just stopped. You know, and I also at the time had a limo company where I was I was a
Say had it all, man.
Yeah, I was more, you know, at the time I was a owner operator for CW Transportation, and I did black car service. So, you know, I'd fill them up and then take them home. You know,
yeah.
you know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love
you
it.
know, and that was through, you know, because
Fill
Uber
them up and take
Lyft,
them home.
yeah, the ride share would have a luxury side, so I signed up for that, and all of that shut down March of 2019 and actually March of 2020, and I didn't look back, man, in that part. So, but I'm slowly coming back into hospitality. Which is people are still saying, hey, you know, they still want to have little birthday parties. We actually had a few during the pandemic, and we had to wear masks, and you know, because there was a vaccination then, and so you know, I was very careful, but it still affected things financially. But you know, we've gotten a few grants here and there, but you know, when you talk about investing in Black-owned businesses, that's something that, depending on the industry, we should support and encourage each other.
Amen.
You know, I think P. Diddy's trying to,
Absolutely.
or Love is trying to form a market to have it over the whole country. You know, so but yeah, so it was definitely a battle, and then you have some hotels that still haven't recovered because, you know, on the low level you have waiters and banquet staff that's all they do. You know, they don't have the mindset to think, what else can I do? You know, but as a business owner, we have to be creative. So I know that I'm looking to partner soon with a museum that wants to offer bar service in an express way. So I'm looking, we're in negotiation process now where they have this trap museum and they're wanting to create these pouches with alcohol in them. And so it's you know, it's just like a delivery service, but it's in a different form. You know, a lot of them are creating podcasts and doing YouTube to create different drinks where you can do at home to create an awareness. So when things open up, they'll say, hey man, we want to get those guys and make sure we rent those guys. But you know, yes, but at the end of the day, people miss that upfront service.
Absolutely.
Cedric, man,
Absolutely.
This has been awesome, man. I couldn't wait to meet you just in person, you know, face to face like this, because you know we shared such great conversation. I'm gonna put this out here. He might not want me to. I'm gonna do it anyway. He probably get mad. I don't care.
I got a feeling. I just got a feeling. Go ahead.
So, wow, you know, Jesus.
Watch it. Who's coming? I knew it.
Okay.
When Jesus started his ministry,
Yes.
his first miracle was turning water into wine. And so Cedric is also a sainter. He's a sainter. He's a gospel sainter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I want you guys
to
go out and support my man. He's got a single out too.
Sounds and guess what? Really and all things work together for the good, because it still was a fine dining occasion in which I served and still sing the gospel.
See that? Look at it. See that's how you win a soul right there. And
it was the finest wine. See you got me on a preaching moment now, because see the finest wine. The finest wine would determine the legacy, so that's why he had to keep it going. That's a word for you.
Shut up.
Yeah, keep the legacy going with the finest preparation, the finest process of doing things to make people happy and to serve well. I'm sorry, I'm running my mouth.
Hey man, don't let Steve drag you down that slippery.
Thank you for that, man.
Look.
My passions.
Cedric, if you kept going, Lovejoy would fell right behind you too. So don't
I'm not touching. I'm not touching it. That's just like, you remember the old preachers back in the day, when preachers preach real good. Then the host preacher would get up and want to preach again behind.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because the guest preacher preached him in his own house. I'm not gonna touch that. We ain't doing that.
You know, and the Catholics still use some of them still use red wine in the communions. You know?
Oh, absolutely. I know.
Hey, that's when Mario show up to church.
You know, when we got tested.
Hey, Steve been on one tonight, man.
I mean, really. Hey,
You know,
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you,
before we
took
go,
our test,
before
our
we go,
permit to get licensed, you know, because it's an actual server permit. You know, when you go to a restaurant where they have a bar, you know, every server has a permit, you know, and they tell us that 80% of people have had at least one in their life.
Mm,
So, you know, when people say, I don't drink, well, you've had something.
something. Right.
not me. I'm too saved for that.
Oh,
Not
too
me.
saved.
Hey, look, he gonna burn up right now.
That's a new one for me. Too saved.
Hey, I do, Cedric. I want you to tell me what this is real quick. Somebody gave me this bottle. Hold on for 1 second, guys, before we let him go.
Okay.
I want to ask you this, and ask you if this is, since you are a wine connoisseur. Hold on, just 1 second. I'll be right back.
I just
kind of see.
All right, so guys, as he's doing that, guys, we're gonna start wrapping up the show.
yeah.
Are there any questions you guys want to ask each other? Is anybody excuse me? Is there anybody in the audience want to ask? Here go. I know James Fred got a question. It's gonna be about keto.
Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to Kim for a minute because I'm struggling over here. Because I was thinking about the keto and Kim just done busted my bubble. So
I
when you
gotta
say
keep it real with you. I can't not keep it real with you.
listen, I understand. You said tea, so
Mhm.
and you said there's an approved sweetener.
It is.
Yeah, what is that
Okay,
approved
will
sweetener?
it taste like Milo's tea?
It is not gonna taste like Milo. I told you I have to change them taste buds. It's not gonna taste like Milo.
What did you
But
know? The
you
name
know-
of the sweetener?
Huh? Yes, it is. The brand name is Sweet Leaf.
Sweet.
It's
Leaf.
a Sweet Leaf, and it's stevia, but it's not. You know, some of the stevia has that aftertaste. This particular stevia is called Sweet Leaf Stevia. You can get it anywhere these days, Publix, Walmart, anywhere. But it's called Sweet Leaf, and it doesn't have that stevia aftertaste. So you can put it in your sweet tea, and you can put as much as you want because it ain't gonna mess with your glucose. It ain't gonna drive your sugar up or whatever.
I'm gonna try.
But
that.
I can make my red Kool-Aid like I want to.
You can make your red Kool-Aid. You sure can.
Oh, boy.
Don't go get that. Don't get the big bag though, because that's not gonna be what you need. Don't get the big bag. Okay.
What you mean?
Don't, because that big bag is not gonna be the same. It's gonna that big bag is gonna have that aftertaste, and then you're gonna be mad with me.
Hey, Kim.
Let it go. Let it go,
Yeah,
love joint.
yeah.
And it's not red.
right.
The flavor is called cherry.
No, it's red.
Okay.
Red is a flavor in the black
The
community.
flavor is red.
Red, right.
I know. I'm
right.
just
The flavor
messing
is
with
red.
us. We know
Red.
what red. We know what
Hey,
red
Cedric.
is.
Have you?
Yes,
ever heard-
sir. That looks like a is that a red wine or sweet? Yeah, that's
Come
sweet
bring it back
wine.
up.
So that's
Bring it
more
back
like that's a sweet wine. So that's more like a Zinfandel, and it could be chilled.
So a man not supposed to drink this.
You know what? Let me tell you something, man. It's whatever you like. You know, there's no discrimination in gender with what you want to drink.
Red.
Come on, Sid.
Bro, go ahead, keep it real with him, bro.
I'm keeping it 100.
I'm going to call him a beta man. Go ahead. Call him a
Listen,
beta man.
I'm over 40. I'm 43, Lords. I'll be 44 in August. You can drink whatever you like, as T.I. say, whatever you like. Okay.
Okay.
You know,
But this
there's
wouldn't
no-
compliment a nice cigar, though.
Oh yeah, I mean it. Listen, I prefer a bourbon with a good cigar.
Okay.
Come on, sir.
Or I prefer a good whiskey.
Mario.
You know,
A
and,
Scotch.
and you can do. There's so many different. I mean, heck, I like martinis personally
With a cigar?
with a cigar. I mean, a cigar is you really. Truth be told, a good cigar, you don't really need alcohol with it.
You don't. You don't.
You know,
but
that's
to
all
accompany
you know.
it, what about a nice scotch?
You know, a scotch, a whiskey, a bourbon. You know, some people like specialty cocktails with their drink. You know, there's some wines out there that complement a good steak or fish.
True.
You know, I think it's just a matter of what you like. You know, it's your preference. You know,
Well, I'm just asking for a friend because I don't drink. I'm too safe.
Right. You say
that's a side
I got a
question.
question.
Inbox. That's a DM, sir. This is that's a
I
DM
got a
question.
question. Sid.
Yeah.
What can I eat with a good root beer?
What? Go black, Steve. Go black.
Yeah.
You
This
ain't even
man
allowed on
said a
camera
root-
anymore. Go
How
black.
about a good hot dog? That's about it.
No,
This
you
man
can't eat a
said
hot dog.
a
That's
root
actually on
beer.
the keto diet, so you can't have a
A
hot dog.
root beer?
You can have a hot dog on keto. You just can't have that bread.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
Like my
it's
daughter.
minus the car.
Like my daughter,
right?
she's
Is it
7. She
that?
don't like bread.
Exactly.
Okay.
My daughter
your
doesn't like
daughter
bread.
is 7. She don't like bread.
She literally does not like hot dog
Wow.
on the bun. She prefers it chopped up. And I mean, she's 7. But, of course, the chips is another thing. That's bread. But
You can't have
Yeah.
it.
That's potato.
Yeah, chips, carbs, white.
yeah, chips. So,
Tracy. Which is the other one? I'm just call you Tracy because the other one gone.
But you
So-
didn't show them my business page. You showed them my music stuff.
Oh,
You didn't show
my
them.
bad.
No worries.
Let me try to show. Let me find the business page, boy.
I want to hear that single of yours though. So when you get a chance, Steve, pop that back up too.
Oh,
Pop
bless
that
you.
back up. I think I might be able to play a little bit of it. Hold on a second.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna take up a
we
love
full
offering
service.
for me a new computer. 'cause my
You said full
computer
service,
still
right?
sitting over here booting.
Can you play it? Oh.
It's a preview there, man. Thank you, man. Wow. We're shifting now.
Hey Mario, look at that goatee, man. Look at that goatee,
I
Mario.
see. I see. I see, son.
Can y'all hear it?
Turn it up.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay.
So Cedric, where can we go to get that single, man?
You know what? You could do hard copies if you like. You could DM me, or you can go to media outlet.
Any media
You go to
outlet.
Spotify. You can go to Apple Music, or
I
You
want to
can get
support
me-
you,
you
right?
can
I want to
inbox
support
me.
you right now. Yeah.
you can get me,
Oh.
and I'll send it to you. And it has 3 songs on the back.
Okay.
So
I want to support the black
Yeah, we got
businesses.
support. We got support.
I mean, those on here, Kim.
yeah, and it's
I'm
a
not
song.
sure.
That place. It's a song that will uplift your spirit in any aspect of industry that you're in. You know what I mean? That song came from a place where I had to trust God because I'm a Christian, and I had to trust God with everything, especially with the pandemic. God said to me one day, where were you when I made the trees, the seas, the ocean? And I said, God, it's not that I don't have a understanding or faith in you. He said, well, just believe me for everything that you need.
Wow, that's
You
good.
finna make me.
That's
Don't
good.
Come on now.
Don't just believe me for your circumstances or one particular situation.
That's good.
Believe me for everything that you
That's
want.
good. That's good.
He says, seek ye first the kingdom.
See, now you done got the man preaching. Good job, Lovejoy.
Oh, here we go.
Man, what they say?
Come on, man. Come
He
on.
tones in Jesus, baby. Come on.
Everything
Yeah.
you need,
Everything.
everything that you need.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
Okay.
So can I just say something to the guys that's on here that own their own business?
Mhm.
Be prepared now. When you ask him for something, be prepared and stay open-minded. It may not come the way you think it's going to come,
yes.
Amen.
but you have to stay open. He has 1 million ways to get you one blessing.
Amen.
So let me tell you this.
Yeah.
One thing God told me this last week. He just told me last week, what you need in 30 days, do in 1 moment.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What you need in 30
Absolutely.
days, I can do in 1 moment.
Yes.
Sure
That's
enough.
It took the disciples to understand.
Oh, he froze.
You froze.
I thought he did that old Baptist preacher thing. That's what I thought he did. I was like, okay, he about to set this one up because he done paused for a long time. And he still paused.
He's
Okay.
still pausing. He might come through.
That's a dramatic pause right there.
I mean, for you, right?
I leaned into that one because I said he about to do something with this one.
But he's so true with the pandemic. Really, as far as owners, you've had to believe on a whole nother level.
Yes.
Yes. You've had to believe on a whole nother level because he's right, it dried up for a lot of business owners. And some are not gonna, some didn't make it through or not still there, didn't survive. And so that's true. And what you're doing, what you guys are doing tonight and what you're continuing to do by showcasing is awesome. It's amazing. Yes. It's what we all need to do. It doesn't need to just stop tonight. It needs to continue on. That I accept that challenge that you made at the beginning of the show, Stephen, to actually think about that one business owner that you can support every week, not just next week, but for the next 52 weeks, to make that a part. Like Kim said, changing lifestyle. We have to change our mindsets to be not like crabs in a barrel, because if you think about the crab in a barrel, if we connected, we could actually build the bridge to pull the next person out of the barrel. So
that's right. That's right. And with me, I got started in the pandemic. Like my business started in the middle of the pandemic out of the need of people they're at home. So they needed a home workout. They needed to know how to eat so they wouldn't gain and wouldn't get unhealthy, even more unhealthy. You know, they came to me and it was like, okay, you're doing this. I need you to teach me, because on the backside of this pandemic, I don't want to have to go to the doctor to get another pill. I don't want to have surgery to do this. So mine actually started out of the need of people being at home.
That's good.
So it's just about being creative. It's finding your niche and, supporting each other and lifting each other up, because at the end of the day, we have to educate each other.
Yeah,
that's right.
We are responsible for each other. Yep. So because of that, and because of that mindset, you always need to be looking for some of us to pull up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, said you were about to make a point. We got to end the show because we are way over time.
Yeah, I think did we all cut out and come back, or what happened?
No, that was just
you.
That was just Nashville.
You know what? And I'm in Clarksville, which is that. You know what's crazy is there may have been a disconnection with my Wi-Fi, so I apologize. But my point was, I was saying that God was speaking to me one day when I was getting weary. Even in this pandemic, man, God is speaking me in a different way. So I'm actually in the process of writing a book and writing my story. It's about overcoming low self-esteem and bullying.
Oh wow!
That's
yes, good. And so I'm in the process of finishing up that 7 chapters of 5. So, but God is saying what you need 30 days, I can do in 1 moment.
Right.
And that was my last point.
Okay. Yeah. So when you finish your book, let us know, and then we'll have you on about the book.
And watch this. We need to connect him to James.
Tracy.
What's her name?
Dr. LaTrace.
Dr. LaTrace.
Yeah. And we had her on the show. She's actually, I guess she's the publisher. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She can help you navigate the waters of writing a book.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see the network there? She's a sister. And what the show has done is we brought her on to talk about those things and see now we can have our own in network where we are promoting each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
awesome.
I really enjoyed everyone on here today. I got a little nugget from everyone,
The Reverend C.W. Williams.
Come on, son.
C.W. Williams.
You got to get that old Baptist name like C.L. Franklin. Right. You got to get that old name. So come on.
Don't put Reverend in front of my name. Don't do it.
Hey, well, don't you come on the show start trying to preach and tell you what God said.
No, that was your boy Stephen. That was him.
No,
We talking
bro.
about bar service and entrepreneurship. He didn't shift it to the spirit.
No, but you was metaphorically
We didn't
speaking
pull
about
back the-
saving the
Hey, we
best for
didn't pull-
last.
Look,
We didn't pull
I'm a
back
musician.
from talking about the spirit in the spirit.
right. I'm a musician. I
Okay,
move.
Reverend
I
CW.
prophetically move. I prophetically move.
And I'm gonna have you as a deacon, Deacon Anthony Love.
Hey,
Deacon Anthony loves you.
hey, man, I don't think I can do it, man. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can get
Watch
bent on
this.
them iron on my knees bad right now. On
Talking
the
about Ray
meditation.
Charles.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Well, you know they have those altars that you can have your knee braces on and you can just kneel down.
Hey man, I ain't getting down on my knees for one moment like that. And then y'all gonna have to come up there and help me up after I get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, this has been a wonderful show.
Yeah.
Tracy.
With one Y, Tracy with two E's,
One Y.
Kimberly, Reverend Dr. CW.
Dude, Claire,
Kim, your energy is absolutely amazing.
right. We
Amazing.
love it.
Your energy, Kim, is absolutely amazing.
Oh,
If a
thank
person
you.
didn't think they could do it, hell, by the time you get done with them, they could run through troops and they could leap over walls.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm supposed to do. That's
Absolutely.
exactly how it's supposed to be.
And Tracy, I'm gonna figure out how I can get in contact with you. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say because James gonna run with it.
Come on with it.
Uh,
No,
If-
but Tracy, seriously though, the four black guys have really talked about going to Ghana.
seriously.
Okay, absolutely. I definitely have a vendor for that, so I can definitely help you guys with that. No
And
problem.
we need Cedric to go with us.
Yeah, we need to.
Ah.
hey, you know what? I'm so ready for a vacation now. I literally, I was so impressed with
Hold on,
what Tracy was offering. You know, as far as those other places, the service is what's big for me.
Big.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's
So
that
do you-
personal
I
touch.
always want to ask you this,
Can you bring a
Reverend
mini bar
CW.
with you, sir?
I can't.
Can you
Mario
bring a
said
mini
something.
bar with you? As long as you can bring a mini bar with you, you're allowed.
She said, as long as you can bring a mini bar
What
with you,
did
you're
he
allowed.
say?
No.
What
I was
did he
always
say?
one. We can't hardly hear you, Mario.
Right, your microphone's
Huh?
not really plugged in.
Oh, you know why? Because I'm not on the computer. Okay.
Oh, you're on the gateway? You're not on the gateway?
No, he on his iPad.
No, I'm on the iPad. My gateway won't even boot up right now, dude.
See.
See, that's we need a keto friendly plan for his game.
Let me
What were you about to
research
say,
that
Love?
one.
I was going to ask you. So, and it's a silly question. I was going to ask you. So, do you ever sit in the back of your own limos and just drink by yourself?
No, sir. I actually, you know, limos are kind of obsolete now. The stretch limos,
Yes.
unless you have
Yes.
bigger parties.
Yes. They're using the vans now, the Mercedes vans.
They're
and
actually using SUVs.
Sprinters.
SUVs. Yeah.
SUVs.
But I do have a crazy story though.
How crazy? How long?
So this it's not crazy where it's vulgar, but so I was driving and I pulled up one of the back alleys of Broadway because Nashville Broadway is crazy, and the guy asked me for my business card, so I gave it to him. So he had like a sandwich bag, and I didn't know what he was, and all of a sudden I saw him taking my business card, and he was going. I said, "Dude,
Oh
you
man.
got to be kidding me!" I said, "Dude, you can." Yes, King. Yes, he was snorting cocaine in the back of my truck, and I said, "Dude, you cannot do that. You got to go." You know, I'm a black man offering limo service, and you back here, you're a white boy, sit back here, chilling and smoking that, sniffing that stuff. And so he said, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." And so, you know, that was one of those embarrassing moments because you know, I'm still a black man, even though I have my limo service. He shouldn't have been doing that. So
Right.
That's
Hey, can I
right.
suggest
That's
something
right.
before y'all go? And this to the three of you guys. I use it because I hate business cards. I hate them with a passion. I don't like carrying business cards. I use a bracelet called Link. And what a person does, I have it in the room. Hey, Tashara, if you're still on here, I would like to send these business owners, if Tashara, you're still on here, and we'll get that address and I'll send it to you for free. I'll pay for it.
okay.
Thank
And what a
you.
person does is they just take
Thank
their
you.
phone and they tap your They tap your bracelet, and all your information comes up.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Okay.
amazing.
Okay,
Thank
Tachari
you.
is here. So would y'all make sure? I'm not sure, Stephen, how we can do this, but I would like to get each one of their address, and I'm going to buy you one personally, and you set it up with your profile, has your Cash App, your PayPal, and all those things.
Wow.
And
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll text you my address now, Lovejoy.
I'm about to say this. I'm like, we've known this dude he's been with us for over a year now, and we ain't got no gifts. Zero.
None.
All the guests get gifts, but we do the show together. We can't get nothing.
a lie don't care who tell it, long as it's told.
Kimberly, Tracy, and Cedric, there's a private chat off to the right-hand side of the screen.
Yes.
Put your addresses there, and we'll get them to Tashara. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll mail it. I'll mail it to you. Matter of fact, I put it in the mail this week, and you can set it up your own page. You can put all of your social media information there, your website. So when the person, whether it's a Droid or iPhone, they just tap your bracelet. Rather than you carrying around cards, you just have on a bracelet, and they tap your bracelet.
Do they have to have the
Oh, wow.
app on their phone?
No, they don't. They don't. Don't have.
Oh wow!
They don't have to have the app at all. The company is based out of Birmingham, and it's called Lincoln. If y'all want to look it up, is LINQ. It's a Birmingham-based company, and for those that I'm mentoring in the business world, I told them get rid of business cards that is antiquated and archaic. Get rid of those.
Well, see, it's crazy on the service end. They still want that. Still traditional when it comes to certain industries. I do believe there's certain places for them, but then a lot of times when I was going to networking events, you saw them on the floor. But I'm like, okay, that cost me,
But they also make this little kiosk thing that sits up when you're at pop-up events, and rather than handing out cards, they just tap your display, and it's like $10.99. They tap it, and the information, all your information comes up on the phone.
Oh, that's really. I've learned something new today. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll get that out to you this week. So just be expecting something.
Yeah. Hey, 7:30.
James, I got you too, man. I got you too, James. Seriously, James, if you want one, I got you.
Please, if you follow me, please follow me at Cedric W. Williams. Everything that's my name, and I'll follow you back, man.
Bring me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Okay, you're on the other one. My bad. We're about to end it.
I don't care.
I'm gonna. For all of you guys, I will. Kim, if you have like something like a plan that you sell, I just want to support and get behind.
Right, and I was going to ask you, Kim. You said that you don't plan meals. Can I suggest, and it's just a suggestion, that you offer a platinum plan to where you make it easy and create meals for people? I mean, to me, that's a market that's something extra you can get. You can do a premium price package to say, here are your meals now. Because I'm telling you, the hardest part about keto for me and my wife is the meal planning and prep. But if you have something that
I'm actually working on a cookbook. I am working on a cookbook.
There you go.
Come on, cookbook.
There you go.
I am working on a cookbook. I actually started digitally putting my recipes together. So I am working on a cookbook.
And that'll be an upsell for you.
Yeah.
I would buy it.
I will let you know when it's done.
He will buy it. He will buy it.
I will buy it.
Okay, guys, we are like real behind.
Hell, so we would last week.
It was a good show.
Last week it was a total mess. It was. But any last words from our guests? Because I want our guests to have any lasting thoughts that y'all might want to share before we get out of here. I'm gonna give that up to the guests. Let's go with the ladies first.
Yeah.
I do. Health is wealth. Yes, people focus on the money. Yes, people focus on what you can obtain. But if you're not here to see it or use it or be able to walk and do it right, health is wealth.
That's good. That's good, Kimberly.
I would just like to say that everyone can travel. And for a long time, families, I really want families to know that they can travel in our early stages of marriage, we didn't travel as much as we could have because we didn't think that we could afford to do it. And so even with all types of budgets, I want to be able to help families make those memories, because that's what travel does. It creates memories with your children. It creates memories with your spouse. So travel is for everybody. It's not just for those who think that, you know, you have more, you need money, yes, but you can create a budget. You can create a plan to take those lifelong trips. I didn't ever think I would see the Eiffel Tower, that I would go to Spain, to Barbados. I did Paris for my 40th birthday. It's all in the planning. I can help you plan and make those dreams reality. So let's get together and begin to make your dreams an actual reality in the world of travel.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Get
Love
a
it,
plan.
Tracy.
Make a plan. Make a plan. It can happen with a plan. Cedric, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Don't
preach,
worry.
Cedric.
Hey. Oh, I'm not gonna preach. You
He
started that.
finna tune up
I
right
knew
now.
he was
Tune
gonna
up.
do that. So I just want to encourage anybody that see. It's Sunday, so it's stirring up. See? Silly. God bless you, everyone. I appreciate this opportunity, man. You know, when I'm going to talk specifically to the small business owners, those who want to start a business, who think about starting a business, continue to write out your plan, nurture your plan, get educated, your research before you start any business. Okay. And I always want to tell you, consider customer service as a lifestyle. Every time we get up, it's a form of service, to where you even, you know, speaking to your family and saying good morning. It's all about a service. From the moment that you leave out the door and speak to the neighbors and go check your mail, that's a service, is a lifestyle, 5-star service. So I just wanted to encourage someone today, and looks like I'm sorry about that. And if you want a record, DM me and everything you need if you want to at Cedric W. Williams. Shoot me an inbox. God bless you. Continue to stay encouraged, stay healthy, and travel. Have a balance and get your life insured.
Amen.
Well, look at wrapping it all around for us. We put it. Hey, man, if y'all ever miss us, if anyone of four black guys missing, I'm gonna put Cedric on. Okay, so y'all, he can come in.
I would love to, man. This was great.
All right, Mario, I know you was a little late, man. Do you want to say anything to what happened tonight?
No, man. Me coming in on the tail end of the show, and it was as great as it was, man. I can imagine how it was when I go back and watch the replay, man. This was a wealth of information on the tail end.
Yeah, it's been a really good show, man. Right.
Enjoyed it, man. Sorry I was late. Got caught up in some other duties that I had to take care of.
He said
He said duties. Okay, that's it. But I enjoyed the show. Thanks, Tracy, with a Y, for coming on.
Absolutely.
Kimberly,
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I Anthony Lovejoy. Any last
pull
words?
up on me.
No, the Reverend CW did it for me. I'm good.
And then
hey, you have two. Hey, your last name has two fruits of the spirit: love and joy.
Hey,
You want to talk about?
I'm about to cut him off.
So what am I gonna do? You can't come behind that. So I'm good, man.
All right, James Fred.
No, I'm good. Kim, I'm gonna call you because we gotta discuss some things.
She's still on that.
Got you.
She's still on that.
I got you.
We gotta talk.
We gotta come up with something. Okay, I got you. Okay, all right.
All right, one last time, guys. I'm gonna put everybody's information up. This is Tracy's, guys. If you need to get in contact with Tracy about travel, she has on hand service. She will hold your hand. She will help you make a plan. She will walk you through it. If you got a group of people, she loves doing groups of people. So the service is impeccable. She's there for you. We got Miss Kim. This is her phone number. One last time. Keto Fit Club with a K. She put an F in there, and I'm so glad she put an F in. Anyway, but she will help you get your life. She will help you get skinny to get ready for that trip. And then once again, my boy, Mr. I'm just calling him Mr. Williams.
The Reverend.
The Reverend Right Dr.
W. Williams. Yes, Lord.
Popping Bottles Bar Service. You can reach him. He will travel. If you have an event, he will travel, and he will make your event popping. You see, I like that. You need to pay me for that one. All right, here we go.
That was nice.
Oh, I see you on IG. Kirby Girl Fit Girl.
Yes, that's
Gotcha.
me. That's me.
And guys, if you ever want to be encouraged, watch her video and watch her transformation. I was sitting there like, what? And, you know what I mean? And
that was in a year, by the way.
That was in a year?
That was in a year. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Go to her page.
Come on, girl.
And watch that transformation.
That was in a year.
Okay. My last thought, and we're done because we're almost at 2 hours. My last thought is I challenge the rest of you guys who are watching, and if everybody's going to watch later, I challenge you to support one Black business every week. Find something, find somebody, put it in the forefront of your mind saying, I will find a Black business and I'm going to support that business this week. I don't care if it's $2, $3, $300, $4,000. I don't care. Challenge yourself to support one Black business because they're out there. Black Wall Street can happen again, and it doesn't have to be a physical place. It can happen on the internet, and we're doing it here. We're supplying the avenue. Oh, I like that. You see how I said that? Avenue. You get it. You get
come on.
Yeah. Black Wall Street Avenue. You get it?
Yeah. Come on.
But anyway, we're supplying an avenue here for Black guys so that we can expose us to us. And I think that's going to be our new statement, guys. The 4 Black guys exposing us to us. Especially
that's good.
That is good.
Thank you.
That's very good.
That's copywritten. Stephen Myers can't touch it. Don't put it. I got it on the shirt already. Wife working on it. Quit it. All right. So I challenge you who are watching
something different today.
I know, right?
What's wrong with Steve?
I challenge you all as a Black person to buy into and support one Black business a week. All right. You've been watching the 4 Black guys. Everybody put your 4s up, please. Thank you very much. We will see you. Man, I love all these 4s. These are excellent 4s. We'll see you guys.
Wow. The hand showed up. That didn't show up in the show.
So random.
Wow.
We love you guys.
Hey, your bracelets will be sent out Tuesday. I just got a text message. Your bracelet will be sent out Tuesday.
Cool.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much.
We out. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Thank you. Y'all have a good